Okay, let me straighten my jacket here. My Y2K emo tie.
We love that. We love that.
Oh, thank you. This isn't about me right now. Though. Okay, okay.
It's about me because I made mine.
All right, well, it's not about you either. All right.
This is all about the Fleur Film Festival.
Well, it's your name on the fucking thing. So, all right. Anyway, all right. We're here at the Fleur Film Festival. Curlz
and the Vamp.
We got Terry Underhill first off as our first interview of the night for 2024 Fleur Film Fest. How's it going, Terry?
It's going fantastic.
That's fantastic. All right, we're going to move on to our next one. No, okay. What is the title of the film you have submitted this year?
Leona.
Leona?
Yes.
Who's Leona?
My mother.
Why?
What? I think she was born with that name.
Oh, okay. All right,
like all the rest of us were born with our names.
Well, sure, yeah.
Yes, that was her birth name. Yes.
Oh,
were you born with your name?
Yeah.
Excellent.
The full thing is that your real name or is that a stage name?
Full thing, real thing, all real.
Full thing,
you
real
are a
thing,
very
all
authentic
real.
person.
Very
So
authentic.
I see you have a fan in the audience.
Oh my word.
My mentor.
Oh my.
Mentor, hello, mentor.
I can't wait till we have a fan in Mentor. Hi, how are you? All right, you're not on camera. I can hear you. All right.
So what we should ask, what are you most proud of for the film that you're presenting tonight?
Well, I love this double mic action. This is great.
Just roll with it.
What do you mean?
I am.
Isn't this normal?
I'm excited to just kind of show my love for my mom in this film and for everybody else to feel that. Yeah.
Absolutely. I have been spoiled with all, I don't know if I should say.
Well, say it.
I have been spoiled with already seeing this film.
Oh,
and it is
geez.
very beautiful, and I'm so excited for other people to
Excellent.
get to enjoy it, and I hope they're inspired by you, because you're a very inspiring human.
Thank you.
Excellent.
And I am honored to be a friend of yours.
Thank you.
I think the question on everybody's mind, do you feature original music in the film?
Oh,
yes,
yes.
I do.
Excellent. Original music in the film.
Yes.
Who else can say that tonight?
Us.
Actually, truly, yes, us, yeah.
Well, actually, no, we can't.
No, we can't. No,
Sorry.
we don't have any original
I was
music in
thinking
this
of a
one, no.
different movie.
Yeah, we did a different one that
Yeah.
had
I
original
have to
music.
give
yeah.
a shout out though because in this song it has Tori Nelson. And it
Tori
was-
Nelson.
That's who
the
did
Tori
the original
Nelson.
music that we have on our film in the
Yeah.
past.
It's fabulous. Yes.
Fabulous. We
Excellent.
love Tori.
Perfect. Absolutely.
Tori.
Yes, we do. Yes.
Do
Excellent.
you have anything to say to the 20 people who watch our videos on YouTube?
Shout
20
out,
for lucky.
Shout out to the 20 plus people. Y'all are great. Sup?
I'm kidding. We have
Words of wisdom.
very many more than
Words
that
of
because
wisdom.
we're very famous.
Very famous. Famous.
Famous.
Famous.
We're very
Famous.
famous.
Famous. All right.
Any final thoughts?
No,
Last words?
I'm just happy to be here and I'm really stoked. It's really cool.
Us
So, yeah.
too. Excellent.
Stokey McGee.
I'm glad to be
Stokey
here
McGee.
with my
Stokey
friends.
Yeah, absolutely. Where are your friends?
Well, you know what, Jordan?
Well, I'm sure they're somewhere around here. We're glad you came.
Wow.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that has been Terry Underhill. Do you have anything you want to promote while you're here?
Just me, Terry Underhill, Teri Underhill, everywhere.
All right, Terry Underhill everywhere. Look
I
that
love
up
that
on
movie.
Instagram. Underhill, under there, underwear, everywhere. All right.
Set yourself
I
up
said
for that
underwear. All right.
You're so goose.
Moving on.
I mean, silly.
Silly goose.
Sorry,
I'll take
I'm
silly
dyslexic.
goose. Dude,
You're
be
so
si-
goose silly.
Like, goose, you're so goose silly.
You're so goose silly.
All right, thank you, Terry. You're our first interview of the night. I hope you enjoyed it. Spread the word.
Probably your last.
Probably your last. Dylan, get over here.
Dylan got a haircut.
You should get a better one.
I got a haircut a while ago.
Well, this is the first time I've seen you since your haircut, and you look great.
You look
Thank
fantastic.
you, thank you.
Introduce yourself,
My name is Dylan Jacobson. I make movies.
if you can
Amen.
call them that. All right. And so, what's the name of the film you're submitted to this fest?
This movie.
All right, cut. Take again. What's the name of the film you submitted to this festival?
50 millimeter.
50 millimeter. So did you film it on a 50 millimeter?
Most of it, yes.
Very creative name.
It should have been called mostly 50 millimeter.
Yeah.
You didn't even stay on point? Did you diverge from the millimeters?
I was forced to sometimes.
Damn it, Dylan. You gotta have a spine sometimes, man. Tell those fuckers.
A spine, and a sledgehammer to take out some walls.
Whatever it takes.
Oh, yeah.
I just think, did you have trouble with walls during the shoot?
A few, yeah, a few.
And
Well,
what way
they
did the
got in
walls
your way?
affect you?
We had to like force the camera into the back corner. Like it literally the first shot of the film you'll see, I'm like at a computer, and we had to go to like a 35 or something because it wasn't wide enough. And there's like a digital zoom go out.
Widescreen.
And yeah, I mean, the aspect ratio is 185 to 1, so it's sort of wide-ish, but
Same.
yeah. So I don't think
Yeah.
the university would have appreciated me taking out some walls for the sake of a student project. So
Well, if they care enough about their students, they wouldn't care. I'm just saying.
no comment.
All right, he agrees.
Secretly.
Secretly.
And that's all that matters.
Yes.
So, what is the synopsis of your film?
A photographer is basically just going out trying to find a cure for his newfound apathy.
Newfound doesn't give a shit?
More like he doesn't really feel inspired anymore, and he's trying to find a new source of inspiration. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Is he a
Does he
30-year-old
find
in
it?
a rut?
yes, he does. He does.
I prefer Blair's question. Is he a 30-year-old in a rut?
I'm not 30 years old, so
Must be nice.
could play one, though.
Must be nice.
I'm not either, but I mean, I could relate at least.
I'll choose to take that as a compliment.
You should.
You should,
All right.
because I'm 32 and I look about 15, so.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
So what are you doing wrong?
Well, he looks
We'll
about
cut that.
16.
We'll cut that. You look young.
I don't work out most every day, and I don't watch what I eat.
So there
Me
you go,
either.
folks. To look
That is
young,
the
don't work
secret to
out, and don't
life,
watch what you
actually.
eat. Secret to life. That's a secret to life.
Yeah.
Don't work out. Don't watch what you eat.
I actually just eat ramen every night before I go to bed.
That's true. That is.
Yeah.
It's a
Nissan
verifiable
hot
fact.
and spicy shrimp, to be specific.
Yes. It's specifically the shrimp.
So you're telling me a shrimp fried this rice?
What?
All right, moving on,
What-
Dylan.
what?
Let us ask the questions. All right.
All right. Ask the freaking questions. Ask them. Ask them.
What's your film about?
You just said that.
I forgot already.
So
No, I'm just kidding. Move on. All right. So, are you excited to premiere this film tonight? Is it the first time people will see it?
It is the first time I'm going to see it on the big screen. So it was originally screened at the Tri-State Film Festival put on by Mike White and Shelby Haggerton. It was out in Sioux City, but I unfortunately could not make it to that event. So it is the I guess a film only premieres once, so I can't say it's its second premiere. It's its second festival. So
Well, there you go. Second festival.
showing.
Yeah, second
Second
showing.
screening.
Yeah, second screening, second showing. All great terms that
It's
you
the
could have
premiere
used.
for you, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
The Des Moines premiere. The Des
There you
Moines
go.
premiere,
Des
there you
Moines
go.
premiere.
Excellent.
Everybody.
Perfect.
You'll see it here first. Well, you won't if you're not here, but
Yeah, and if you're not
We
here, it's
will.
your fault.
and that's all that matters.
Or well, if you really want to watch it, you can message me for a screening link. So if you really want to watch it, message me at Dylan Jacobson on Facebook or D_Jacobson56 on Instagram, and I will get you a screening link. All right.
That's also the voice of someone who sells you drugs. So whatever it is that you're looking for, apparently Dylan has the hookup. So don't be shy. Whatever it is that you can't find on the dark web, Dylan has available. So
I'm based out of Coralville, so I do live close enough to Illinois.
Oh,
Well, there you go.
okay.
All right, excellent.
That
All right.
sums it all up.
yeah.
What are you talking about? That means nothing. I'm just saying I live close to Illinois.
All
You're
right, he's
very
a smart man.
guy. Yeah,
Smart guy.
We
Yeah.
had the,
All right.
We had the same
we
idea.
both agree.
Our brain said yes.
He took the right approach.
Indeed.
And exactly what we were accusing him of.
Absolutely.
Yes. Excellent. All right. Are you
Well-
excited to see the actual premiere? Are you looking forward to seeing the crowd reaction?
I am very much looking forward to see the crowd reaction. I've really only seen like my peers react to it, and it would be really interesting to see like people who don't really know like who the people are on screen, because it's a lot of like friends and friends of friends. So it'll be really interesting to see what just like a control group thinks about it. So that would be awesome.
Absolutely. We have friends.
agree.
We have a friend of a friend filming this tonight. So we
Yeah.
relate entirely.
You're doing a great job, by the way.
Yes.
Well, we're gonna find out later
Yeah,
when I
we'll
review the
see.
footage.
As long
But-
as it's not anything like our Lana tribute show, I am happy.
Extremely.
Yeah.
So, all right, excellent. All right, any final comments for the viewers? That's been Dylan Jacobson. No.
Well, you still have one over here.
Yeah.
I care at least.
Wash your hands, work out most every day, and watch what you eat.
Wise words.
Wise words.
Wise words.
From a wise boy.
A wise boy. All right, that has been Dylan
I think
Jacobson.
Chaperone just walked in. I'm
Thank
not
you
sure,
very
but-
much. We are excited to see your
Thanks,
film.
Chili Willy.
We'll know what was shot on now, and now it all makes sense. So thank you for being part of our interview process, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah. Thank you for bearing with me.
We love bearing. We love bears.
Love bears.
Support your local bear.
We bear
Support your
bears.
look bear.
We bear
Yes.
bears.
Check out West Hollywood. All right, get out of here.
Fine.
Hello,
No, thank
friend.
you. Thank you. We appreciate it. All right, who's next?
Don't get me doing this. This is illegal.
Are we just shifting over now?
No, I was getting a drink.
All right. All right. Yeah, come on over here. Yeah.
So-
Yeah, we got. Don't worry, you're in line.
Great
Calm
value
down.
Chapel.
All right.
Dollar Tree Chapel. Road.
All right,
Dollar Tree. I
we're
like
here
Dollar
with
Tree Chapel
Chapel Rizone.
Chapel Rizone.
Hello.
Hi,
What's up,
Tori.
Chapel Rizone?
I'm your
AKA
favorite
Tori Nelson.
artist,
What?
Fartist. Fartist.
Favorite artist's fart?
Yeah.
I prefer that
It's Chapel
over
Roan.
fartist. All right.
So, what are you here for tonight, Tori Chapel?
I'm here.
Tori
for-
Roan?
Tori Roan.
Or Chapel Nelson?
Toral Roan.
Chapel Nelson kind of sounds cool. Sorry.
Torpal. Torpal Roan.
Torpal?
Torpal-
Roan
Torpal Ronson.
I don't know.
Torpal
Names
Ronson.
are hard to make.
All right, we should move on from
Yeah.
making up the
Okay,
name.
yeah,
We
yeah.
should
Go
okay.
for it.
That's
And
good.
go.
I am here for a little film we made called Baking for Kids.
Excellent.
Baking for what?
Kids.
Well, what are they baking for the children?
A little bit of birthday cake.
Oh.
Oh, excellent. All right.
Happy
How
birthday
was-
to them.
What was your experience like in making said film?
It was a riot. It was super fun. I'm very proud of the final product. I think aesthetically it's very fun to look at, and it's just something that I'm very proud to be a part of. So
Thank you
Same.
very much.
Thanks.
No,
So
I
flattering.
agree.
We'll pass along the message.
Yeah. To whoever made it.
Whoever may have made
I don't know.
it.
I don't know who did.
I don't know. I wouldn't either. Although the names on it would imply.
We have stickers.
We do have stickers.
Any hoozle. So, what's the weather like?
it's pretty mild out there, pretty sunny.
Rather mild.
Pretty
Rather
cool.
mild. Yes. Rather
I love
mild.
that.
Rather chill.
Yeah.
A little warm,
So,
especially for this coat.
yeah, it's a little lukewarm.
Thick.
By the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I don't know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
You were self-conscious.
I was just talking about
it.
tacos.
It's so cool.
It does look very cool. She
I feel better now that I have hype to me.
I'm glad
She went
we
rogue.
Kind of all
I
have
felt like a
similar
slinky,
vibe.
and now I
We
feel
do.
more
Yeah.
like.
Blair certainly went rogue on costuming tonight. Last year we went suits and bow ties.
Yeah.
Something very red
I did
carpet.
not wear a bow tie.
No,
He's
neither of us wore a
lying,
bow
quite
tie.
frankly.
She went very rogue on her stylistic choice, and I was left to my own devices to figure out
Yeah.
how
I
to
wanted
make
you to
it
have
flow.
creative freedom.
And I did not have enough of a heads up.
Yeah. Well,
But it's
You
okay.
look
We made
cool.
it work. I do look cool.
No, you're
Yeah.
you're very
You look way
coordinated.
cooler. Thank you. Yes, I think it flows.
we have matching suits, but
We
those
do,
will be
yes.
those
The-
will be revealed
Yes, the full reveal.
on October 7th,
Yes,
where
the
you can
full
see
reveal.
Candy, which
Candy.
is our
Speaking of candy,
film-
Yes.
can I pop off?
All right, that was Tori Nelson,
Ooh.
everybody.
Do we have a live prop from said project?
Well, we better.
Candy?
Oh, it just got tossed.
Oh my God, they're so cute.
Went flying. There we go. A little take home. A little
Let's get
something.
some ASMR of the pages turning.
Wow.
Lovely.
If you see the QR code, feel free to use those right now.
Yeah.
Take a scan.
Just
scan.
just send us some money for no reason.
Yeah. If you want to
Send it-
sponsor
There
us,
would be a reason.
The reason is graphic design.
Yeah.
I did a good job.
yeah.
Did a
Tori,
great job.
also, yes, please speak upon that. What was the process for
Yeah,
this?
I made these. I made these in Canva.
Very nice.
Made every page. noticed one typo right after I sent it into the printer, but that's fine.
It's okay. None of us can read.
I think the rest of it's okay.
We're taking your word for it that it all
Yeah.
is.
And
It
so
is all fluent.
we went with a little newspaper with a little article on the cover, and
Very
I
nice.
wrote everything. I didn't
Excellent.
use a scrap of Chat GPT. This is all me writing.
Excellent.
I may have used a little AI imagery
That's okay.
just
works.
to kind of enhance some things. And
Yeah,
to
absolutely.
Add some, but
All right.
very
Very subtle.
Love
Very
it.
subtle.
All right.
Very
What do you-
subtle.
Very subtle.
candy.
Very subtle. You're going to love it.
October
It's the
7th.
best film around.
7?
the
October
best
7th
premiere.
at 7. Yes.
October 7th,
7.
yes.
The doors open
The
at
7th
6, though.
Doors
You
open
want to
at
be
6.
there at 6 because
6,
we've
get in
got
early.
Maggie Howe and Zoe Violet that are going to be vendoring.
And these are limited supply.
That's true.
So
First come, first serve.
first come,
If,
first
yeah,
serve.
first come, first serve.
Yes.
If you want a little
You know,
memorabilia.
a beautiful piece of lore,
That's true.
media.
That's true.
To kind of enhance your experience. So
It's a little take-home
Yeah.
prop. Yeah, a little
Yeah.
memento.
Exactly.
A little souvenir, if
No
you
one
will.
does anything like it. I can promise
No,
you that.
definitely not at all.
Nobody cares.
Come see
as
Candy. Get yourself one of these.
Please do, yes. It would really
And
help
the
us out a
church
lot.
said, oh wait,
And
but wait, there's more.
also,
Oh, wait, there's more.
the more important thing is the actual show, Candy, that this supplements. So, yeah, come
Yes.
see
Take your
Candy.
supplements.
It's a brilliant show. It'll be a blast. It'll be spooky. It'll be musical. It'll be spectacle. It'll be wonderful.
Tori's also a performer on said show,
I
so
am.
come see her perform
I am.
music that
Disney.
she would describe it your grandparents would love.
Disney. Yeah, I'm an old person. Goodbye.
Heck, bye.
And the
All
church
right.
said amen.
The church said amen.
Amen.
All right, I saw a
You-
rabbit around here somewhere. All right, you get your food.
Okay.
Robert, come here.
Robbie.
Come here, Robbie.
Which
Happy
is also
birthday,
the
buddy.
Birthday boy.
Birthday
Everyone say,
boy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robert. Happy birthday to you.
That's all right. Mazel tov.
Thank you.
All right.
I did that earlier.
All right. Great day. 30. Damn, you're older than me.
Aw, I was there 2 years ago. I love that for you.
We're right. You're like right in the dead center.
It gets
28,
better,
30,
I
32.
promise.
I'm the blend of you guys.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and it shows.
You would be our child.
You would be, and I would be honored.
You definitely get your genes from me.
I've never had a kid 2 years prior.
They kind of look like mine. But
Yours are cooler.
no.
Right, yeah.
I've
I
had
mean,
these
they are.
since like 22.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that explains the holes.
Yeah, they didn't come like this.
No, I assume not.
Well,
They-
either
it's
did
not
these.
truly rock and roll unless you put the holes in yourself.
Yeah.
All right, so
God
Robert,
bless.
step up a little closer here. Get in here. Don't be shy. I know you're intimidated, but there's no reason to be.
I'm not.
All
All
right.
right. 2 cameras.
Okay, perfect.
Just 2.
All right. Only 2.
Well, we've got
3,
hidden
then we got a
ones.
problem.
We've got hidden ones too, but you won't know where they
Oh,
are.
there's one in the light.
Yep, every light here houses a camera.
Every light is a camera.
Yep,
Okay.
every light's a
Yeah.
camera. Every
So tell
rose has
us
its
what you're
thorns.
here for, Robert.
To premiere a movie that's never been seen before.
Ooh.
Oh, really?
They call me Carl.
They call me
Okay,
Carl.
well that's a lie because I have seen that film.
Okay.
I bet I
you've
have
seen
too.
it. But
I got a private screening,
But not many people have. It's going to be a really awkward movie to play on the big screen.
no, it's actually
nice.
going to be incredible, and I'm so excited
No,
for
pe-
people's
people
reactions.
People are gonna hate it. People are gonna hate it.
No,
Well, then you're doing art
They're
correctly.
gonna love it. That's gonna be their favorite
But
one of the night.
I am proud of it, and there's one of my favorite shots I've ever done is in the movie. So
Perfect.
Oh God, me too with our film.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's so
absolutely.
cute. I
learning
love
and
that.
growing, and becoming a better filmmaker.
Right.
So
All right. Well, that sounds like a very niche film.
it is.
Can you give us
I
a
love
little
it.
synopsis of
So it's about our film is about a Roomba.
Yes.
And it's narrated by the Roomba. So it's basically like if a Roomba could speak or think.
very
Excellent.
dark thoughts.
I've seen it. I love it. I have seen it. I vouch
It's one
for
of my
it. Yeah.
favorites for sure, and I'm
Yes,
not just
me
saying
too.
that.
No, it's
I'm
it's
honestly
fantastic.
speaking
Yeah.
the truth.
It's not released to the public. It's still private. So it's gonna
Well,
be,
for
this is
you, as
make
it should
this
be.
is make or break.
It's
tonight.
a little gold.
I'm truly honored for other people to see it because I fell in love with it when
I'm
I
so
saw it.
nervous.
Why? Why are you nervous?
Because this movie, people are it's
I
fucked up.
promise you,
Ah, it's
they're
fine.
gonna love it.
They're gonna love it.
It's like cinematic gold.
I mean, I love it.
yeah, we
Yeah,
love it.
what's-
That's all that matters.
What's important is that you love it.
It
Then
takes,
you can
it
from there
takes
you
an
can put it out.
artist to understand what you have created.
And you realize that what you create is not for everybody,
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
it's for me.
Yeah,
and I love it.
that's what makes it art. if people are gonna love it and hate it, and that's how you
Yeah,
know that
if you can get emotion out of somebody,
Yeah.
you've done something right.
Exactly.
Whether it's happy, whether it's uncomfortable, whether it's sad, you did a good job.
What was the final
Sure
decision
did.
in deciding to release this film?
Well, I just saw that they were doing this festival, and we were like, hey, this would be funny if we submitted it, and then we got in, and we were like, oh, okay.
Well, there's no surprise that you got in. It
No.
is great. It is a
Are
riot.
you with our? Let's see.
I don't know. I didn't see this thing yet.
Yeah, programs.
Oh man, you're right before ours. Okay, I
Nice.
love that. They're
We're
gonna.
number 2?
Yeah,
Oh,
Apparently.
shit.
not number
But
one.
we're number 3.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You're at a higher place than us.
Also, I noticed. So I'm pretty sure I submitted our film under like our team name.
I also did that.
Yeah, but they put our real names on it.
Yeah, our real
Well, they
names.
put your real
They put
name
our
on
real
it.
names on it.
You put your
our-
real name and her real
our
name.
stage names. Because
Sure.
that's not my real name either.
Oh, gotcha.
Really?
It is. I lied.
I was about to be intrigued.
It is your real name, you son of a bitch. That's all I've
I
ever
see
known
one
you
of your
as.
team members actually walking through the door right now.
Yes, here he
Oh,
is.
good.
And
Perfect.
these are actually the stars of the film.
That's so true. Oh
They're
my
both in it.
god,
They're
those
both
are the
in it.
movie stars.
That's true. Yeah, we got the stars approaching currently.
And they look like.
It looks like
sea
Jacob has no shoes on, so that's incredibly
I got
fitting.
his tickets.
Oh,
Oh, good.
perfect.
Oh, good.
Jacob,
Okay.
they got your tickets. Oh, you do have shoes on.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
So, as the stars of the film,
As the stars of the
what
film.
do you guys have to say about the film? As the stars?
I'm really curious how people are going to react to it.
Yeah, Izzy's in it. You're in a lot of scenes.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
Hi, bud.
Hey, buddy.
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
It's nice to finally be on your podcast, by the way.
It's
No, I know.
You know,
I'm
Carl
glad
is
that we're
something.
actually doing the podcast.
This actually kind of turned into a show and not so much a podcast. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's like a special occasion
what you
show
can get.
now at this point.
You
yeah,
take what you can
exactly.
get.
Yeah. After we lost our producer,
Yeah.
we gotta take. Yeah, you gotta roll with the punches a little bit. Yeah, we are our own producer for sure. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as the stars of this film, I have been on the set.
Yes, you have.
Personally, and I have met the actual star of the film.
That's
and,
true, yeah.
And how is his mental health holding up to the?
Well,
to
he's
this day?
He's been dead.
Yeah, he's been locked in a closet for a while.
man.
Yeah.
They
Wow.
got a new one.
So
Fake
this is,
fan?
Wow. Oh man.
Jordan
so this is,
proves he is a fake fan.
Was it?
Day
how am I
by
a fake
day.
fan?
I don't know if that was the new
Carl
one.
was the new one because the new one's
Oh,
white.
Carl's in. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, the new one's white.
Our old Carl was black.
Oh,
We had to
gotcha.
get rid of
Well,
that one.
no,
Yeah.
well.
Literally, it's a black Carl.
I have no
black
comment.
Robot and a white
it's a
I have
Well,
no
well,
comment on the whitewashing of Ruma's.
It's a good thing we made it with the new one.
What are you most excited about for people to see with this film?
I'm
My
really
scene.
excited to
Your
suck.
scene.
I'm really excited to suck the air out of the room.
Yeah, please
and
do.
really ruin whatever's next.
Actually,
Hey,
I'm
it's
Oh,
us.
it's
ours.
our movie.
It's our
Yeah,
film
so
is next. Our
thanks.
film is next.
We go. We're
Yeah, you're number 2. We're number 3. So
I'm
it's
actually
literally.
very excited for people to see the end credits that match Jacob's shirt. If you want to do a close up on Jacob's
is
shirt.
wild.
Please get a close up on his shirt here.
Isn't that the
Any
sound?
comments?
Yeah.
Wise words.
Fun fact: that is a tracing of my nephew's head.
I hate that.
I thought it actually looked more like you,
I
but
hate
that makes sense.
It
that
kinda does,
drawing
yeah, yeah.
so much. And he like woke me up one day and like was wearing it and I didn't realize it. And then he was like, "Do you see it?"
Like,
I love that. I love that.
I just picture you like over her in bed, like, "Hey, good morning."
Notice
Pretty
anything
much.
new?
Morning. Good.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's fantastic.
That's
When's
yeah.
the start?
I love
Thank
that.
you
It
for
starts
having
about a little
us.
after
Yeah,
7.
thank
We're
you
gonna do a
for
little
gracing us
intro.
with your presence.
Yes, no,
I'm
I'm
honored.
so excited to see this
I don't
in like
know
a
how he
theater
feels.
setting.
Probably-
Because we both had the pleasure of seeing it
Right, yeah.
in private
Early
viewing.
access, yeah.
And so, and I've and like I said, I've been on the set. You know, I've seen. You know, I met the previous actor who
Right, yeah.
unfortunately is no longer with us. But
Rest his little
but,
Roomba soul.
but-
It's dedicated to him.
we've actually gone the opposite direction of most films these days when we replace the black actor with the white one. So you know, we're really turning the tables back, turning the clock backwards. You know, in a lot of ways with this film. But we're very excited about it. Do you have any final comments you'd like to give about the film or the viewing tonight?
We're really interested in what
Yeah,
everyone
just-
will say about it.
Just
Oh.
enjoy it and
Try to.
the crowd's gonna be silent.
Yeah.
Also, happy birthday, Robert.
Happy birthday,
Yes.
Robert.
Happy birthday, Robert. Happy birthday, Robert.
What's that robot from the 80s? Happy
Happy
birthday, Polly.
birthday, Robert.
Happy birthday, Polly.
Oh, from Rocky
God
IV.
damn it! Yes. Yeah.
From the 80s.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, Rocky 4. Yeah.
A Coke with a
Happy
straw. I
birthday,
love
Polly.
that.
Happy birthday, Polly.
When he stopped the Cold War.
That's a weird.
He did.
That's a wild.
What time do we have?
quote to-
Oh God.
7:09.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Is
we
it?
rolled up late.
Holy shit.
All right, let's get a beer.
Okay, it's about time. It's
All
about
right,
time.
it's about that time.
Let him start. Yeah.
All right, we won't. Cool. All right. So those have been the interviews that we have time for. We're going to go
so
in
far.
and get ready so far. So we're going to go in and start and get set up for the pre-show introduction, and then we will watch the films and we will reconvene after for the Q&A.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk to everybody about everything. We got to everybody who we can. So anybody we left out, we're sorry. We didn't have time.
Well, if we have people roaming about afterward, we'll get them.
Yes, we will.
We shall see.
We shall see. And we'll have to get some
We
little
also need
snippets.
to interview Chris at some point. So.
Yes, we do. That would be great. Okay. Thank you.
Let's go in to
Let's
watch
go into
some
the
films.
theater.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dev. I'm the cafe manager here at the Fleur Cinema and Cafe. From all of us here, thank you so much for attending our second,
Sorry, that was
our second Fleur Film Festival. We're happy to have you all here. We're happy to be able to showcase your content. I did watch everything this time, so good job, guys. I liked it. So tonight we are hosting this. We have Curlz the Vamp with us tonight to kind of, they're more people than I am, so they can do this better than I can.
Never been said that. Never been told.
So again, from us,
take the
thank you so much for coming out. We appreciate it. And then I'm going to hand it over to them for a second. As you can see, I'm shaking. If you're far back, you can't see I'm shaking.
It's cold in here. It's okay.
If you don't tell anybody you're shaking, they won't notice. No one's really shaking.
Oh my God.
Okay. Do we need to keep distance from each other? What's that?
So yeah. Thank you so much,
Walk
guys.
away from the
And-
screen.
oh,
I kind of like
I
that
don't know
noise.
what's happening.
It's feedback, technical difficulties. Hi, we're Curlz the Vamp here.
Hi.
Thank you, Dev. Round of applause
Thanks,
for
Dev.
Dev, everybody. Thank you for getting everything kickstarted
We love
here for us.
Dev.
Excellent. Check. All right, we're still working. I thought I cut out there for a second. Hi, welcome.
We could only be so lucky.
Only
Hi
so
guys,
lucky, yes.
welcome. How are you guys feeling?
Excellent. We are also feeling woo. We appreciate
Very
you.
woo, very
Very
ooh,
woo.
and very
Very
you know.
woo. Yes.
Ooh ooh.
All
I
right.
apologize for anything that I say throughout the next 2 hours.
Which will be from her seat, obviously, because
Oh, don't worry,
we'll
I'll
be
turn my
watching
mic off.
things.
I'll leave it up there actually.
It'll all be on
Imagine I have
recording.
it on the whole time and it's just ooh the whole time and we don't do anything about
She'll
it.
be talking shit about all of you.
I would never do
I
that.
will.
I'm
We
the
will-
nicer one.
We will make
believe
sure
it
to
or not.
crank the volume on those insults during the post viewing of it online that you can find on Curlz the Vamp.
Gruesome
Anyway.
Ventures.
Gruesome Ventures. Okay.
Yes.
So yes, we are also going to be hosting the Q&A afterwards, and so we expect you to think of questions beforehand in case we run out of them.
Yeah. I did
so-
ask ChatGPT what are the greatest questions to ask filmmakers. I
What did it
forgot
give?
them all.
Well, there we go.
This little guy, what's up? What'd I
That's-
say?
See, that's what I was going to say.
What'd I say?
You said ChatGPT,
No, I didn't.
and then you just moved
Did
on.
I
as
really?
if you- no,
Did
you
I
said
say that?
I mean, it wasn't ChatGPT.
Oh, well, I'm dyslexic,
Doesn't
so
matter. We'll put it in. We'll cut it in post. Like we'll do like a voiceover.
Chat
It's clearly not your
GPT.
voice.
Is that
where it
better?
says ChatGPT.
I'll just sound like Siri.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna be great.
Anyhoozle.
So thank you all for coming out. We're definitely excited for this. This is our first time actually like legitimately hosting. We were doing
Yeah,
our
as
red
you can
carpet
tell.
thing kind of out there beforehand. We ran short on time to get to everybody, but we will be doing more afterwards. So if we didn't get to you and you want to kind of talk about your film more, we can cut it in to like the before and make it seem like you were presenting beforehand. Power of editing, Am I right,
Yeah, we can
filmmakers?
Edit it in post.
Less than enthusiastic, but I'll take it. All right. So all right.
So we have a first round of films, and then we have a 10-minute intermission, and then another round of films.
Yes.
So during the 10-minute intermission, we will have a trailer for our project called Candy that will
Coming up.
actually be at XBK Live
Yes.
October 7th. It's an homage to filmmakers and musicians and drag performers.
Horror-based.
Horror-based, yes. It's a little immersive ghost story
Yes.
about 5 ghosts who get summoned in a haunted location, and
Yes.
you get to learn about their life and demise.
Exactly.
So, yeah, you'll get to see a little taste of that, and hopefully you guys will all come because we love to support local artists, local filmmakers, local musicians.
All of those things. That
That's
just
why you
said.
guys are here tonight.
Yes. I back all of that. And
Yes.
So be sure to get there early enough. We have some take-home souvenirs, but there is a limited supply. So first come.
We'll
first
also
serve.
have a tarot reader and a horror artist there. So
Yes.
horror artist. Sorry, that sounded a
Horror.
little iffy. Apparently, I can't speak right tonight, so I'm sorry. I will talk more clearly. I hate that. I'm never doing that again.
Post.
Okay, well, without further ado, let's do this thing.
All right.
Can we get a cute little lights, camera action from the audience? And then we'll get these guys started.
Yes. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Lights,
camera, action!
Oh my God! You're doing that on purpose.
That wasn't our fault.
That was on purpose. There's a ghost in here. Alright, sweet.
Check. Are you checking? Check your mic.
We're checking. Ooh!
Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 3.
Remix.
Remix. Say what you're gonna say, Dev. You got it, girl.
I'm gonna turn mine off.
Oh my God, my favorite people.
There you go.
Check, check. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for coming out again.
But.
Here you go.
Okay, this one instead. Sorry, batteries died. Thank you again for coming out. We appreciate it. We love supporting local filmmakers. And now we have the Q&A with Curlz and the Vamp.
Woo! Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm turning this back on. All right,
If you're a filmmaker, please come down to the front.
Yes, please. If you're a filmmaker, please come down to the front. If you were part in the making of a film that was shown tonight. I know we have a lot of people filing out. They're not our concern. If you were part of the making of one
They're
of the
like,
films
okay,
tonight, please
we've
come
seen
down.
enough local film. We gotta
Yes.
go.
We gotta get the questions.
It's the anxiety.
We gotta know. I'm gonna make sure those cameras are.
Ooh.
That's recording. All right, but okay.
Thanks, Patrick.
All right.
Thank you.
You're right. Okay, excellent. Come
Ooh,
on,
we got a
work.
bunch. Okay, I love that. All right, Curlz, do
Check,
you want to
check.
go
All
down
right,
to
there we
that? Do you want to go down to that
I'll go down
end?
to the other side. Yes.
The
All right.
feedback is feedback.
I know. This is one of the mics cutting out. All right, come on. All right, there we go. Come on. All right, we got it. We're going good. All right.
That's a
It was
remix.
cutting out on my whole way, on my whole walk. It was
Yeah, it's fine. All right,
Excellent.
so
All right.
I'll start out over here.
Please do.
Would you like to state your name and the film that you're representing?
Sure. I'm Evan Trainer with the Kung Fu Biker Mafia, and we made Bear King.
Woo!
I'm Silas Pippett. Our film was Staycation.
I'm Ethan Edmondson. I made Exodus from Where I'm At.
I'm Charlie Brevage, and I made Too Bad There's No Romance in This World.
I'm Elise Free, and I wrote The Interrogation, the last one.
I'm Stella Hogan, and I made Axed.
I'm Dylan Jacobson, and I made 50 Millimeter.
I'm Robert Dortman, and I made They Call Me Carl.
I am Brian Hogan, and we made Totes.
I'm Patrick Wilberg, and we made Making Magic.
I'm Terry Underhill, and I made Leona.
Excellent.
More like Leona made me.
Leona made
That's
you,
true.
Made
That's
Leona.
true.
It's a full circle. Yes, absolutely, yes. All right,
Jordan, do you
excellent.
want to say what we made?
Yeah, we made Baking for Kids, your local Vamp Studios. That's the thank you.
Yeah.
But it's really not about us tonight. You know
Okay,
what I'm saying? We're
go
here
for
to
it.
talk about you guys. Trying to do the thing. We're proud of what we did. I hope you're all proud of what you did too. Tonight has been pretty phenomenal for what has been submitted. Because it's a mix of things of 48-hour and then a mix of films that were clearly outside of that competition and things that were made for fun. And that's kind of what makes this extra special, is that it's things outside of what is a competition. And so it's without the kind of time restraints, but things people were also proud of that they made within literally a weekend. So it's always a fun time. The next thing to address would be you guys. What inspired your films? So we have Terry here with the next microphone, so we'll start with her. But what is it? I feel like you were probably obvious. But also, what was the inspiration and the progress to making your film?
Well, my inspiration was my mother and her unfortunate
unfortunate passing. I actually was inspired from the last Fleur Film Festival. I came here and I watched all the films and I was like, I know what I have to do. It was like a week after she passed. I was like, I know what I have to do and how to honor her. And so that was kind of my inspiration and a eulogy type of film.
Making Magic was November of 2022 or 23 when the Fleur Film Festival was announced. We said, should we submit a film? And then we decided maybe we should make a film. And so we tried to make Making Magic in time for that. And then the weather got in the way, and scoring got in the way, and VFX got in the way. So here it is now. And it also we kind of made it in a 48-hour sense where we brainstormed the film. It just happened to end up being a sort of tribute to my mother. So it was wonderful seeing your film and being like, hey, and there's another couple things about mothers out there tonight. So yeah, but cool.
Fantastic.
Why'd you make totes, you weirdo?
I think it's all on all our minds.
It was the 20th anniversary of the 48, also the 20th anniversary of Howard Dean tanking his own presidential run. End of story.
Touche. I'll say touche to that.
For They Call Me Carl, my buddy Jacob wrote the script, and we just worked on it. And it was a long process because the script was great, but then when we started filming, it was like hard to put together because there was a lot of narration and just shots. And so we just kind of made it for us, and it was a blast. So.
Well, as someone who got the pleasure of seeing that kind of at a private setting, I'm glad you guys finally put that out to the world because it was hilarious. Yes. So thank you.
Turn your mic off.
Okay, I will.
Thanks.
50 millimeter was basically it wasn't.
It's a joke.
It was the equivalent of a capstone project. It was my final film that I made at the University of Iowa as a student. And as far as inspirations, I wrote a whole paper on it, and I mean I could pull it up on my icon if you guys want to read it word for word, but I won't do that. It's a lot. It started out as just basically I just needed an excuse to make something with my friends because I went through kind of a sucky semester and I didn't like it. I didn't create as much, and then I decided to take it a little bit more seriously the following semester, and that happened.
So we made acts for the Iowa Thespian Festival that happened at UNI. And luckily enough, we already had the seance table in our basement, so we didn't have to worry about that part. But I guess just the inspiration is like every cheesy 80s horror film that my dad has forced me to watch. And I guess Beetlejuice to some extent when it comes to the actual demon. So.
Right on.
So I wrote Interrogation. I was commissioned to write something for the women's conference in Des Moines, and it started as like a 3-minute piece, and then it got a little dark, and so they were like, maybe just write a monologue. So I did that, and then it just grew into a longer short about like what would happen with like an SVU type good guy being interviewed for all of the shitty things he's done to women that he didn't really know was kind of awful, and it grew from there. Yep.
I made Too Bad There's No Romance in This World. I'm a video artist, and it's a second part in a trilogy that I'm working on. It's about looking, and I'm obsessed with sort of like seeing these moments that are unavailable to us, that aren't it's very voyeuristic, but it's just I don't know, the whole aesthetic of seeing something you're not supposed to see.
My project was for Art Week Des Moines this year. I mainly draw things, so I want to incorporate that in the film, and it was mainly just about capturing moments over time and then drawing combining them together to make a bridge.
Our film was Staycation. We set out to just kind of create a little documentary, and then some weird things started happening around the house. And we caught it on camera, and it was really, I don't know, it just kind of happened into place.
A real paranormal investigation, yeah.
Real paranormal investigation. No.
Right.
It was just for the 48. We drew horror, and yeah, we had a lot of fun with it. I've watched it several times since, and I went, oh shoot, we accidentally paid homage to The Shining with lots of little tiny moments in there. It's not super obvious, but it wasn't intentional, and I'm not comparing myself to Kubrick at all. I'm just saying.
You should.
I'm just saying.
It was beautiful.
Next. So our team was preparing for the Horror 48, thinking about locations we could use. And our sound guy's mom was like, you have to check out this house we bought. So I go over there and I see all these creepy ass murals painted all over the place. Very inspiring. Then on the night of the 48, we're looking at our group. We see Tristan, the huge guy, and Sophia, the tiny girl. We're looking at the portrait of the bear and the princess, and it all kind of fell into our laps.
I love that. That's very beautiful. I don't know the premise of our film. Am I supposed to answer these questions too?
Well, I mean, I assume so. One of us probably should answer the premise. Yes.
Right.
Are you going to take a shot at it, or should I?
Sure, I'll take a shot.
Okay.
Never trust who your children are with. Maybe.
Essentially.
They might get hypnotized by demons. You might be taking a shot.
That was one of the post lessons, that we learned afterwards. We were like, oh yeah, this is probably prevalent.
Yeah.
We're
horror artists, horror artists. Sorry, I know that's always something that you get mixed up with. There's kids here. Yeah, we wanted to make it spooky and ooky and anyway, what do you hope people take home from the message of your film? Sorry, I don't know.
Don't stay at houses with creepy murals, I guess.
You're right. I wouldn't, yeah.
Always check the reviews before you go to an Airbnb.
Enjoy the small moments in your life and observe things.
Yeah.
Look around.
Don't be a dick. Don't douse yourself in Axe body spray.
That one, yeah.
Do anything that inspires you, even if that means dying for your art. Also, tell your mom and dad you love them.
Oh,
Mine would probably be nice to your household appliances.
Yeah.
Who knew that wouldn't be the weirdest thing we'd see politically?
Ouch. That hurt me.
I don't know if there is one, other than writing isn't easy, but it sure is fun if you let it be.
I would say if you have to grieve, grieve loudly, grieve openly, and don't be afraid of it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Absolutely.
Nice. I'll let the applause die down, and then Well, obviously everybody has to work with the cast and crew to make everything happen. Is there tips, probably tips on how to manage it that you would give to anybody looking to get into the field of filmmaking with working with actors? Obviously Robert is just talking about working with a robotic vacuum. Probably pretty easy, hit the on button, hope it goes the direction you want it to. Yes, right.
Yeah.
Human indeed. But in terms of working with other people, how has that been for you? And then do you have any advice with working with a crew to make your dream work or your vision work?
I worked with myself, by myself, so I can't really answer this.
Pretty easy.
Spend a lot of time with myself.
Film your mom as much as you can.
Yeah.
We work a lot with the core crew of people, but we expanded it for people on our cast this time, and just make sure that the people want to have a lot of fun and stoke the fire of that fun. And somebody like Brian, who has a basement full of fun objects to exploit.
I worked with a lot of new people this year, 48 and stuff, and I think just have fun. And it's also weird, like directing, because you have to kind of be bossy. So you gotta like kind of toe the line of that. So I just think have fun on set, and then your actors will have fun, and you make a fun movie.
I'd say if you're starting out, and especially if you're just figuring things out, work with your friends, work with your family, work with people that you're comfortable with. I guess exploring this whole filmmaking deal with, and make sure you feed them too.
Lock them down. Guys, this has happened too many times where people have like backed out at the last minute. Like, you make them take time off work. Because if I have another person back out at the last minute,
That'll happen more times than
I had the easiest job. I just wrote a script and then contacted a friend of mine who's a director that I met at the Nashville Film Festival, and I was like, do you want to direct this? Like, here you go. And I just gave it to him, and he did all the work, and I'm like, fabulous, thank you. So, I mean, we talked a little bit, but that is what I'm most comfortable with, is just writing, and I don't want to have anything to do with the directing or anything else, other than just writing it and seeing what other people create, because it's really fantastic when you write something and then you see what other people do with your work, and it's like, I would never have thought of that. So collaboration's fantastic.
Right? It's all about collaboration. I didn't work with anyone for this project, but I think when you do work with a crew, it's about trust. It's about trust and collaboration and making sure your ideas come together and you can speak with each other.
I just had them do whatever, so I don't know.
Fair.
I would say come with a plan. If you're getting started and if you're embarking on your first film, come up with a really solid plan, because things are going to fall apart. And with a plan, at least you kind of have a North Star direction to head. So yeah, make a plan and plan ahead for that.
Absolutely.
We're lucky enough to have a great team. Bear King was truly an effort by all, I think 15 plus of us. The story would not have been the same if one of us wasn't there. And as a director, I just tried to see the big picture and incorporate everyone's ideas to the best I could.
Absolutely. Yeah, your local Vamp Studios is very much an anthology group, so I definitely echo you guys and follow, finding the people that you are comfortable making art with, for sure, and that that will be there, no matter what. That is very, very a gripping thing that you have to have when filmmaking. At this time, we'll have the audience, if you guys have any questions for our filmmakers, let it be known.
Yes. Please raise your hand.
Yes.
Questions. Yes, you in the back who stood up.
You have a very important question, obviously.
Clearly, and we're excited.
Whoa, yes, I'm very excited.
What lenses did people use?
All right,
Oh,
Dylan,
man.
you're sitting out on this one. The title of your film was
24 to 105.
Yes, 24 to 105. It's a zooming.
And
factor.
also a wide lens, so which is like 35 something. I don't know. I'm just an artist here, man. I don't know things. I just do things that look cute, and that's about it. Thank you for wooing.
Right. Okay. All right, let's pass it down. Yeah.
It's okay. You can laugh.
I've gotten a new camera since I filmed the Bear King. So
I love that for you.
I have no clue what lens we use.
That's okay. Me either.
Sony 24 to 105. Yay.
Standard. We love that.
I used an old camcorder, so that's about it.
On film? Was it film? Oh, okay.
Probably an 85.
Camcorder usually.
There you go. I have no idea. I just wrote it. Yeah, no comment.
That's okay.
Roken on DSX, title of my movie.
Isn't it 50 millimeter?
50 millimeter, yeah.
We all know
I
yours
have a
still in.
Sony, whatever they sent me. I don't know what it is.
Totes was a fisheye lens. Making Magic was a 35.
Thanks, Patrick.
I just used my iPhone 15.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, use the iPhone if you got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Brand new, it's got great picture quality. Do that. I mean, honestly, it does suffice. Does anybody else have any
Honestly,
other
can I
questions?
say okay?
What?
never mind.
What were you saying?
When it comes to art, you don't need the crazy expensive stuff. As long as you can make things that make you happy, that's all that matters.
Absolutely. Yeah. No,
Just
I don't
saying.
disagree with that. Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I know that you don't, but
Okay,
I'm
good.
just
All
like
right, good. We're on
letting
the
them
same
know.
page. We're a team on the
Is he? Yeah. I mean, person I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
I have the microphone.
You do.
The scene that made the short film for me, I think, was the ending of my auntie, cousins, and I in the oceans with the flower petals after we put her ashes in the ocean in Maui.
The thing I enjoy rewatching the most is probably when the younger girl starts coming up with ideas and they're in like a pink puffy place and then it starts fish sticks and beans and tacos.
Force feeding John macaroni, probably, and him enjoying it maybe a little too much.
I'm gonna add the puppet vomit on the.
Oh yeah, the puppet vomit is pretty great too.
I have two. So for Carl, it was my first time ever doing like Edgar Wright style cuts, you know, like fast cuts. So that was my first time ever trying that. So that was cool. And then there's this montage of like Carl coming to the camera and it changes days. And I was like, I have this idea, I don't know if I can do it. So that was I love that shot.
Hell yeah.
When I died, and everyone found it funny.
Same.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Definitely the part at the very end when the demon dies by Axe deodorant. I don't even know how I came up with that idea. It's really stupid, but that's why we named the movie Axe.
Sorry.
It was all pretty much one scene.
That was funny, though.
I liked it when Ken Arnold, the actor in it, was just kind of broken down at the end and was like, just, I'm going to tell you everything. And Mimi Sullivan, the actress, was just like, just had him. It was like, you know, yeah.
I guess it would be the apartment shot. It's so long. The shot originally was like really long, and it's condensed down, broke it down into like all the windows were different things were happening like over a period of like 3 hours. So that's like 3 hours of action put in like a minute.
Definitely the animation at the end.
I would say probably the compass scene.
When we got to gut my friend Peaches and then use his guts to strangle my other friend Nate.
I love that for you. For me,
How can you beat gut your friend and using those guts to strangle your other friend?
yeah.
And then
I wish I could do that to you a couple times.
I'm too far away. And I'm gonna stay that
not
way.
too far away.
No,
I could.
We'll see.
Anyway,
Could escape
my. So I did a cute little dolly shot with little Amberly and those. Yeah, those of you who know. I did a cute little dolly shot of our little Zoe. What's her name? Zoe Hill, Amberly, whatever. From the kitchen to the dining table. That was the coolest shot that I've ever done, I think. Yeah. My cousin had the perfect house to film in, and I thought that was really cool. Jordan, do you have any thoughts of Baking for Kids, of your favorite shot that you didn't really do anything in?
Oh, that I didn't really do it.
Well, you did a couple shots.
I
It's
was
fine.
the one that had the idea for the very shot that
Okay,
you're
let's-
so braggy about, but you know.
I did it though. I used my muscles and everything.
For all the credit for it.
Okay, just
yeah,
get to it.
Whatever,
Get to it.
it doesn't
Get to
matter.
it.
No, I mean,
fine.
I really love that shot that I had the idea for.
Thanks. I did it really good.
I know, yeah, you did produce my.
Okay,
thoughts
get to your
Anyway,
thing.
No, I think we're good. Does anybody else have any questions for the yes, you in the red sweater?
Okay. What editing software do you use, and how long did it take you to edit?
Ooh, that's a good question. Do you want to hold the microphone or? do you
Yeah, I
want me
can
to
pass
start?
this along here. I'll pass it to Terry first.
Thanks. Okay, great.
I edited all on my iPhone. I used CapCut for fun.
CapCut's great.
I wanted it to be homemade. So, because I do own Canon, but I wanted it specifically to be homemade and just, here's my book.
I used a bunch of Adobe softwares, and it took weeks, a long time.
Apparently, yeah.
I used iMovie, and it took me all fucking day because I've
iMovie?
never edited anything before.
Oh
It's
my God.
really difficult. I don't edit anything ever. Very rarely.
You have some experience in you.
I used Premiere Pro, Adobe product, and it took me probably a few weeks because we were like, it doesn't quite feel right, so we were like reshooting and re-editing and keep refining it, so it took a while.
I used Adobe Premiere Pro, and weeks and weeks, and then we would go on pause because nobody else was available until this Saturday, or the next Saturday and the next Sunday. It was down to the wire. Very
Was
much.
it?
Very
Was
much.
I used iMovie, and ours was actually like a late entry for the festival that we submitted it to, because our theater director didn't tell us when the deadline was, but we still made it work. So it took me like 3 hours to edit it because I had to get it done like that night. Otherwise, we were gone. That's right. I have no.
Premiere Pro and After Effects.
Premiere Pro and Photoshop.
We did Premiere Pro, and we submitted for the 48, so we had to get the initial cut done in under 48 hours. But then for this festival, I went through and did a re-edit on. I did a re-edit for it, and I probably spent another 3 to 6 hours on that.
Thank you.
Good job, you.
Yeah, the person who asked the question would know the answer to our group's editing.
Do you want to say something?
Mafia resident editor.
Shout out CapCut.
Excellent. Yeah.
It took 38 hours straight to do Malpractice because the editing is new. That software is new to me. So
Absolutely.
That was a struggle.
I think it's good for filmmakers to know that there is like 100 places you can go to edit content. It's definitely any answer you hear, there's 50 more on top of it that does different things. So take advantage of the tools that you have for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Does anyone else have any questions, or can I say something cute?
Do
you guys have anything that you want to? You're dying to know.
Cut her off now.
Oh, sorry, you were putting your glasses on. I thought you had something to say.
When someone
Okay.
puts on glasses, they
Okay,
usually have something
last
smart
call.
to say.
All right, cool. So anyway, obviously the whole line of you, I love that you're here. It's people like you. I'm not gonna cry. But
I'll hold her to that.
yeah. So I moved to LA thinking that I needed to find people like you. Turns out I did not. I accidentally moved back here to find people like you. And it is extremely heartwarming to me because I lived my whole life thinking I needed to be somewhere else to find humans that love doing what I do, and I did, which is amazing. And I just want to know what inspired you to be a filmmaker or be a creative and be in this town, which you would never know that was capable of having creatives like ourselves. And could I also get a round of applause for the creatives that we have here? I'm extremely thankful for all of you, and I know that I know some of you personally, and I don't know some of you personally, but I just want you guys to know that you have a safe place to show your art, and you have humans here that support you, and people above here that have too much anxiety to be here, which come with being a filmmaker, but I just want you to know that you're very appreciated here and beyond here. So I just want you to know, or I just want to know, and everybody else wants to know, what inspired you to be a creative yourself? Oh, you got a little mic. I put that for you. No pressure. Sorry.
I've always loved film. I've always enjoyed watching films since I was a little kid, memorizing lines, recreating scenes. Probably the first video that I directed, I was 4, and my dad had borrowed the home video camera from the neighbors across the street to make a Mother's Day video. We ended up recreating a sword fight scene from a movie that I'd seen. I kept saying, no, Dad, that's not right. We need to do another take. We need to do another take. There's video footage of this. But I don't know, I've always been interested in the medium. So.
Mine's pretty similar. I've always had like a camera I can mess with, and was always writing little books and things, and just different forms of storytelling.
Yeah, and I think it's, watching movies when you're a kid, and then when you grow up, you're making movies with your friends, and going to art school, and expanding your mind, and then finding people who still want to do it around you.
I'm just going to kind of touch on what you had said. I lived in LA for almost 20 years and moved back to Des Moines, and there's so many amazing people here, and you don't have to be in Los Angeles or New York or Chicago or whatever to get things made, and just do what you want to do and get it done and enjoy the people around you.
Okay, maybe this is gonna sound a little cheesy, but like, my family is full of creatives. Like, my dad, hi, has like always been into movies and music, and my sister does theater, and my mom's a writer. So, I've just kind of been surrounded by creatives my whole life, and they've just kind of, supported me with my artistic aspirations.
Kind of similar to the first person. My dad loves movies. Take me to the movie theater a lot, and I don't remember exactly like if it was a specific movie or if it was just like a specific time in my life. But there was one point where I realized that people were making these movies and they didn't just appear. And I thought, I want to make movies, and here I am.
I've always loved movies. It was a great escape for me as a child. But I remember like a pivotal moment was junior high. For Christmas, I got a flip camera. It was like and I just started filming everything. And then from that point, I was just like, let's make movies.
Also like movies. But I like making this guy laugh, which is super fun. So, that's it.
In 7th grade, maybe I'm peeking this thing. In 7th grade, Brian Hogan brought Curlz over to my house. It was the middle of the night, and I remember watching it and being like, holy shit, normal people make movies. And I think we grabbed my dad's camera the next day and destroyed some shit in the front yard. And I was like, that wasn't a movie, but it was fun with the camera. And from there, we've made totes. So life is complete.
I've always been like a daydreamer, and not in a concerning way, but I've always like seen things, or like I see a scene, I hear a bass line, I hear this, that. I just always have been in my own little la la land, and I always will be.
Excellent, wonderful. Now I also, in that same vein, like to that point, I also have
Blair, who I just enjoy making laugh, and just people who I like making things with. That's kind of the whole thing at the end of the day for me, is I always grew up kind of wanting to make things. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to have found people that I can make things with, even if some of them are hard to get a hold of, Jacob. But that's not the point.
Robert.
Sorry, I just want you guys on our team so bad. But it's because we're buddies. But like it's just seeing. It's truly inspirational, like seeing what people do in their time to make. Just whatever the point of it all is, it's just fucking fun to see. I'm sorry if I swear kind of.
I think
naturally.
the little ones have left, so you're
Okay, cool. All right, great. So I mean, fuck it. But like, but it's always great to see what people make in their time, of just like the random ideas of like finding their inspiration to be a photographer again, all the way to a Roomba wanting to kill itself, and to the Bear King, and like even the ones I didn't really understand, but I loved it. And it was just, it's a beautiful craft just to see it all happen, and it's been kind of like a lifelong thing. And I had to find the right people to be able to do it. So if you find the people, stick with your people. That's always my...
If it takes 15 years, it takes 15 years.
If it takes 15 years, if it takes 20 years, just find your people.
But it's crazy to be in like a room with the people who love to do what you do.
Yeah.
And you feel alone in your craft, but there's people here that love to do what you do.
Yeah.
So reach out. I'm sure we would love to collaborate. If you're like, hey, I got this idea.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I got this idea, and we'd be like, oh my god, that's such a cool idea, man. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So inspire, and that's the whole message of this whole entire thing.
Yeah. Push the limits.
I mean, for us, I don't know what the Fleur has. They're apparently silent right now, but
that's okay.
But we have to do the whole premise of everything is just inspire people, be positive. All we need in this world is positivity. That's all we have left, honestly.
We got two people checking their phones. We gotta figure out something engaging for the audience right now.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, he's gotta pee. All right.
Go to the bathroom.
All right, go to the bathroom. Go. Get out of here. Go.
All right, stay silent until he gets back.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody hold still.
No, it's not.
Okay, he's gone. What do we all hate the most about that guy?
Yeah. What do we dislike about him? No, I'm kidding. Okay.
No, it's really.
So, if anyone else has anything else to say,
this is fun.
don't feel scared to.
No.
This is a safe space.
Truly, what's the most inspiring? If you want to give the
I know
point
that
of
the Q&A
what's-
is very anxiety-inducing. I hate
It
it,
is.
which is why I stay in the middle so I can think about things. But
yeah. But if you have something that's truly inspiring
oh,
to you,
we've got an
please,
answer.
There we go. Perfect.
I just want to talk about some other people's films.
Oh.
Please do.
I loved Toads. He just went to the bathroom, right? Toads.
Yeah, let him go. Just talk about it while he's gone.
Talk as loud as you can.
Toads, I fucking loved the huge shower dean and all the goo. It was so great.
It's okay. You don't have to pass it on if anyone doesn't have
That's all I have to say.
Perfect.
Goo.
I have another microphone over here if anyone's closer and needs it. No, okay. No, if they truly pass the inspiration on if you haven't. Is there any more questions from the audience that anybody had? No? I could have sworn someone had their hand up that didn't get.
We're good. If you have art you want to make it. Do not hesitate. Just do it.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Absolutely. Cool. All right. Well, if you guys have no further comments, and if nobody has any further questions, then thank you guys. Yeah.